Good morning, everybody. It is March 28th, Monday, start of the last week of March. Every conversation I'm seeing and everything is all about the Academy Awards and the kind of debacle that took place during the course of the show. That is what it is. I'll tell you, my pet peeve with the show, and it's my peeve every time this show goes on, and most shows, award shows that happen, is kind of the incredibly, in my mind, the disrespectful way that the memorial part of the show goes for all the people. And it's not all the people, because they missed a ton of people last night who passed away during this past year. But the fact that, to me, if I was producing the show, each person would be on the screen. It would be their picture, their name, and what they did, and that would be it. And there might be, like, just a beautiful piece of music underscore just playing, like a classical piece that's non-intrusive to it, so that this is all of these people, it's their last moment of recognition for the most part from their peers. And last night, with this entire singing dance company in front of it, and you could barely see most of the people on the screen. You certainly couldn't read what they did, because not everybody's an actor. You recognize their cinematographers and directors and all these people. And every year, as soon as it starts, I just think to myself, they're going to screw this up. They're just absolutely going to make this lame. And they lived absolutely down to my expectations last night on that show. I thought it was just a really sad farewell to all of those people. And they were heavy hitters on that screen. And then but it's really like a bunch of people who were not mentioned in that, and then they kind of all go, well, you can go to our website, we'll have everybody listed there. Yet they have plenty of time for, like, hideous shticks, and it's just, for me, I watch these because it's the industry I'm in. And there's things, I was really hoping for Diane Warren to win, but she didn't. But at the end of the day, the composer who's going to get talked about probably the most with all of this stuff is going to be Diane. Because, this is 13 times now she's been nominated. Very few people have been nominated for 13 Oscars, win or lose, in their careers, that's for sure. She's a remarkable artist, and this certainly won't be stopping her from doing what she does best, which is creating, incredibly great songs and take it from there. But I was so disappointed in that. I was sort of hoping after a couple of year hiatus that the show would be, they would really, let's go out there and really show them how the entertainment industry can put together an entertaining show. And then, just to me, it just drops the ball kind of all over the place on it. I'm happy for, I always kind of feel like the arts should not be a contest. Same with the Grammys, all of these. That's why I think my favorite of the shows is the Kennedy Center honors, because it's not a contest. It's just honoring people for the work that they've done, and in all kinds of different areas of the arts. And I think that's cool. But when it becomes a contest, and then the behind the scenes stuff with agents and management and hustling and all that, but I always get bugged at the memorial, because that really is the last hurrah, and that should be the most respected part of the evening, and not just a toss-off. I'm done. I was supposed to be getting my Ethernet stuff all sorted out today and get everything up and running, but some of the work they have to do is outside, and the guys that are going to be doing it called, and they said, we're scheduled for rain to hit today. It's been hot and sunny every day, and of course the day we planned it, and it is raining out right now. So now we've put it off for a couple of days. Hopefully be able to get it done this week before I would like to get it done before I head to Las Vegas for the Grammy pre-show. But I'm excited about that. That's a really fun show to do. I've never, I've been on the Grammys before, appeared with some different artists on the Grammys, from Phil Collins to Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard and Christofferson. But doing the pre-show is so much fun because there's so much music, and it's really a loose time because it's all these awards that you will never see on TV, jazz and world music and classical and technical things and all. It's really cool. So excited about that. But I'm going to try to get my internet in the Ethernet just so I can hardline into the computer and not be going with Wi-Fi, because it's just such crap in my house. There's a sweet spot where I can plug into the modem, and then the rest of the house is like the Bermuda Triangle. So this will solve that problem when we finally get it done. Let's see what else. Oh, and then, it's all that stuff. I just get notified that, oh, and by the way, you need to go in and get a PCR COVID test before you leave for Vegas. So now I'm like scrambling, trying to sort out a schedule because I have a lot of stuff to do. I got a session tomorrow and a Zoom interview, and Wednesday's really busy, and I have the clubhouse on Wednesday, and then head out. And then these guys are theoretically coming Wednesday at 7 in the morning to start doing this wiring. So the adventures continue. Musically today, I thought, a nice way to start the week for me. But before I start with that, I just want to also say a big thank you to Phil Collins and Tony Smith, Tony's whole management team, and Phil, and all of the guys and gals who have been involved with Phil over all these years that I was working with him, because I believe it was Saturday night, did their last concert as Genesis, and I think that was also the last concert for Phil. I don't think there will. I'll never say never, but as of now, I don't think we'll ever be out working again. I think Phil is really at this point just needs to live his life out, try to get healthy, because he's still dealing with a lot of issues health-wise, and it breaks my heart because he was one of the most, not was in a dead position, but just in most of his heyday, he was one of the most vivacious and incredible people I've ever worked with. And his dedication to his art and his fans and everything was really quite remarkable, and would be a great lesson for anybody aspiring in this business to study. So I just want to thank him from the bottom of my heart for being such an incredibly great guy, and kind of allowing me to be a part of so many albums and tours and experiences with him over the years. And everybody involved was like top notch on this. And I will miss it all dearly. I mean, other things are going on, but that was really one of the highlight times of my life, was the time I spent with Phil. And another person who had a huge impact on my life and started my entire career is James Taylor. And so today I thought I'd go back. I was looking, and I don't think I've done any of this. We did so many albums, but I'm going to go back and look at Gorilla. And if I'm doing any stuff on here that I had done in the past, I'm not going to apologize it, because his stuff's worth always a revisit, because it's just so damn good. But this was from the Gorilla album that we did back in 1975, and it was produced by Russ Titelman and Lenny Waronker, and engineered by Lee Hirschberg. Nick DeCaro did the string arrangements on this, and we recorded it at Amigo Studios in North Hollywood. Those are Warner Brothers studios, and did lots of records at Amigo. And like we would be in one room, like Van Halen would be in the next, and it was all kinds of just great stuff went on there. And it was kind of out of the way, so it wasn't one of those places that people just dropped in on. It was kind of like almost in a neighborhood. But so I thought I would visit a couple of the songs that we did on that, because I just love these songs, and man, I loved playing them live. So the first one I'm going to do And if you've heard it, talk amongst yourselves. I don't know, but I'm going to check it out. And that's Mexico. And on this, it's, James wrote it, and it's James on acoustic and electric guitar on this, myself, Russ Kunkel on drums, Danny Korchmar, Cooch on guitar on this, Milt Holland, great Milt Holland playing percussion, and the fabulous Gail Levant on harp. Gail has been just a staple in that harp seat in Los Angeles. Almost every feature film you've ever heard that emanated from Los Angeles, chances are Gail's playing harp on it. She's really amazing. And the background, it's not background singers, it's the harmony vocalists on this one. It's David Crosby and Graham Nash. And this was always fun to play live. God, I loved it. But here is the studio recording of Mexico. And I'm hoping that this doesn't get blocked. I'm just suddenly realizing, oh God, let's see what happens here. So fingers are crossed. Here we go.
Way down here, you need a reason to move. Feel a fool, running your stateside games. Lose your load, leave your mind behind, baby Jane. Oh, Mexico, you sound so simple, I just got to go. The sun's so hot, I forgot to go home. Guess I'll have to go now. Americana got the sleepy eye, but his body's still shaking like a live wire. Sleepy senorita with the eyes on fire. Oh, Mexico, it sounds so sweet with the sun sinking low. The moon's so bright, like to light up the night. Make everything alright.
Love marimba. Milt Holland.
Baby's hungry and the money's all gone. The folks back home don't wanna talk on the phone. She gets so long, let her send back a postcard. Times are hard. Oh, down in Mexico, I've never really been, so I don't really know. Oh, Mexico, I guess I'll have to go. Oh, Mexico, I've never really been, but I sure like to go. Then why, Mexico, I guess I'll have to go now. Talking about in Mexico, Mexico, and a honky tonk down in Mexico. Mexico, 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 oh, Mexico, 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 oh, Mexico, Mexico.
Really is great live. God, I love playing that one. This is a song called Love Songs. It's James on acoustic and high-strung guitar on this one, myself and Russ Kunkel and Gail Levant again on harp, Al Perkins on pedal steel, Milt Holland on wind chimes and Victor Feldman on percussion, and Jules Jacobs on clarinet and oboe. This is one of those songs that never, wouldn't get airplay. This is like an internal song on the album, but just really beautiful tune. So here we go. This is called Love Songs.
little one doesn't know when to stop. Love must find her, love must find her a way. And she doesn't know what he's thinking, she only knows how he behaves. Love must find him, love must find him a way. I reckon I must be just an old softy, 'cause I still believe in love. Well, I think the best is yet to come, 'cause where I'm from is also where I'm going. And in the time that it takes to sing this song, I hope you can see for yourself. Love must find you, love must find you a way. I reckon I must be just an old softy, 'cause I still believe in love. Well, I think the best is yet to come, 'cause where I'm from is also where I'm going. And in the time that it takes to sing you the song, I think I can see for myself. Love has found me, love has found me a way. Oh, oh, love has surely found a way. La 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 la. La 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 la. Never did I feel like this before. Never was I so confused. I don't know if I'm up or down. I guess I've got nothing to lose. Never did I feel so good before. Guess I might as well hold on to a feeling. It feels so fine, as long as it's on my mind. What took you Monday? Talk about lonely. Don't look back, don't look down, and don't know how I made it through. I guess it's got something to do with you. Never was I so in love before. World is like a collage, yes, and the only thing I can see clearly is the slow, steady glow of love in her eyes. Talking about the slow, steady glow of love in her eyes. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
I love so many of the albums. I love the songs within the body of the album. There's always those couple of songs that get all the attention and airplay. But this, this really was the kind of the golden age of the albums, were really complete conceptual projects. and everything had its place within the album. And there's all these beautiful gems that are tucked away, and you end up not playing those on the live gigs. It would really have been fun to do a tour where it was all like a B-side tour. It was none of the big hits or the attention getters that people want to hear, but because that's what they're familiar with. But do an entire show of songs like this that are all these little internal gems, but people would like tear their seats off. I want to hear Fire and Rain. So throw their chairs at it. I was going to do one more song, but I don't want to press my luck here. I'm hoping this doesn't get blocked, because I'm realizing this is Warner's, and that's been one of my main issues, has been with Warner Brothers. So we'll see. I was going to do How Sweet It Is. I mean, people are so familiar with that, but you can just go ahead and pull that up and listen to it if you like. And it's a Holland Dozier Holland composition. And for those, if you listen to it, it's myself and Russ Kunkel and Jim Keltner are on this. Danny Korchmar, Clarence McDonald on piano and Fender Rhodes, and Russ Titleman on tambourine, and Carly Simon singing harmony on it. So I think I'm going to leave it at this and not push my luck. I'll know soon when I upload this. If the thing comes in blocked, I'll know where things are at. But I'm gonna get running here and take care of some stuff. I've got to go. I got 3 boxes of books to drop at the post office in the rain, but I need to get them delivered. So I'm going to take care of that. And one of the things I still enjoy so much is when people are contacting me about doing cameos for them, which is a website where I get to do personal greetings, like birthdays and anniversary wishes to people that want them. I've had bands say, tell our bass player better practice more, and all that. It's all kinds of stuff like that. That's really been a lot of fun. I've got a couple more orders for those, and then again, the hell on earth continues over the poor Ukrainian countryside. I mean, they're talking now about phosphorus bombs being used, which would basically incinerate people in the most painful and horrendous way possible. And you just kind of go, really, does this have to be going on? And it doesn't, but it is, and that's the reality of what we're living with. So my heart goes out to those people so much. I want to see this end, and it's going to take such a massive reconstruction for them. And the reality of COVID, man, here I am just checked in, and I've got to go get COVID tested for the Grammys. This ain't over. Please don't get. Looking at the Academy Awards last night, almost no masks. I mean, some handlers wore masks, but I didn't see any celebrities or any of the people really involved in the show wearing a mask. And I'm just hoping that this doesn't turn into some kind of a weird super spreader, because I know so many people that are like out now touring and stuff, and no matter how much protocol they're doing on their gigs, they're still getting shut down at times because some of the people get COVID. So it's not over, and my heart goes out to all of those people that are putting themselves in harm's way every day, trying to deal with this. And you've been heroic for over 2 years, and God knows how long this is going to continue. So if you have not gone out and taken care of really what is to the benefit of society, nothing that's going on is really about us as individuals. We really need to think collectively as a community and the betterment for everybody around us, and not just our personal situation, our personal space, because you're not living in your personal space. You're out in the community, and you really should treat all of this as a respectful member of the community. So, okie doke, I will be back tomorrow, and I'm going to wish everybody a great day. And it's just raining real good. It'll be a good test for my all the repair work we did on my downspouts and stuff like that, and the leakage. So here's another hoping. So I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.